What? I didn't know that was his team. Yeah, that's the other team.
Are you guys from Alexandria or from
Rochester?
Oh, duh.
We don't get to see Charlotte play very often. When she comes to our town, we gotta come.
All right, nice.
Yeah. My husband is Mary Jo's uncle.
Okay.
It's terrible when we put down there in Iowa. If you're not up here, we're down across border in Iowa. But at least if you're not up here, we can pull it up on the...
You know, I've heard good things about Iowa. Ah!
No people from Alexandria?
I don't know anybody from Alex. Do you? No. Oh, we better pull this out of the case. Hold that for a second. Time, baby. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Saturday Night from Rochester, Minnesota.
Saturday night's all right for fighting.
Oh, that's what they say.
Yeah. Got the second game of a doubleheader here today. Got the Alexandria Cardinal in town. Very strong squad from up north. Very large squad. Good players. Played them earlier in the year. They're here down for a southern swing.
A southern swing. We got our third matchup against these guys. You got it? Look at the Cam. Cam, you jumped on that early. God dang it.
I got the scoreboard ready when you weren't even looking.
That's what I said. Cam's the man?
Yeah.
Cam is the man.
I knew you weren't paying attention.
We,
Roll it. I'll be right back. Oh. But the game starts soon. Kyle, you left me alone. Well, here we are. We're just finishing the warm-ups. Gonna do a 15-minute periods tonight. We got exhibition game. We got an hour and a half of ice time, so we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with it tonight. Maybe we'll end with a little shootout later. We'll see how much time we got left. Just wrapping up warm-ups here. Kyle will be momentarily back. He had to go poop. Not really. Maybe. Not sure yet. Oh! Abby with a slapper. Trying to punish that net. We're gonna zoom in on the coaches here, talking to referees. Might play with the time a little bit here, but we'll see. We're gonna do the puck cleanup. Oh man, since Kyle fixed this tripod, it's a beaut. Hopefully we don't have so many like weird camera drops on broadcasts anymore. Oh, gotta zoom in on the Rochester Clink Fest. What do you think they're talking about? Very deep in thought. Oh, and once again, no sticks broken today. I'm sure Alexa will find a way to break one during the game, though. Hopefully Kyle's back here soon. Oh, he's back!
Oh my God.
He's gonna be out of breath for the first period, though.
Good extra, Mike. Oh. All right. Holy smokes. We got Anna coming center down to the center. She wings it over to the...
And we're off.
And we're off. Here we go, Rochester. Ainsley brings it in the zone. You take it, Cam.
Kyle's gonna need a minute here. Alexa takes it in. Trying to make a move. Little dangle and a little shot. First shot on goal. And it's a goal! Goalie did not have it covered. Referee had an eye on it the whole time. It snuck in between her legs and kind of scooted out behind her.
Well, that's a hell of a start.
They're all surprised. They're not. There was no whistle. No whistle. It's just kind of eked out between the goalie and a little tap in.
So I think Ainsley or Lily banged it in from the rebound there.
I think so.
Oh God.
We're gonna have to get Kyle some albuterol. He just ran to his car back really quick because he needed to go get his fireball. I told all the viewers that you went to poop, but that's not true.
That's not true.
It's not true.
No, we just need a second intermission food.
Yeah.
Here comes Rochester back the other direction. They're on a breakaway. Alexa's trying to keep her. Oh! Holy smokes! What a shot! There's a nail right there.
Well, so far, both teams are batting 1,000.
This is amazing, Cam. We're 1-1 with less than 6 seconds in the game. This is a heck of a game we got rolling here.
Bing,
a
bang,
real
boom.
Gardner burn.
Bing, bang, boom.
We got one on the draw. Anna kicks it over. There's Caitlin trying to get at it. Over to Scarlett. Scarlett tries to bring him back. Back over to... Oh, so that's a huge play there by Alexandria.
Very huge play.
Wow.
They did not like how that first one ended. They went back and got it back.
So that first goal was kind of a, I wouldn't say it's a fluke, but it was a
little fluky.
It was a little fluky. And then Alexandria came back to tie it up 1-1.
Zip, zip, zoom.
Within a minute of the start of the game. So if you're tuned in now, I'm happy for you. But if you weren't tuned in by this time, you got a lot to catch up on.
Got a lot of changing going on. A lot of late changes.
All right, we got offensive zone face-up.
I thought the home team gets the last change.
Yeah, they do. Over to Caitlin. Caitlin throws it at the net. That one's going to be deflected wide. Alexandria brings it back behind. They try to break it up to the winger. They try to go to the center. Here comes Alexandria back the other direction. That one's going to go back behind the net. Here's Nora. Here comes Nora. Kicks it up to Caitlin. Here comes Kurtzy down the left-hand side.
Zoom!
That one, she gets the angle off into the wall.
It's a good pinch off. Good
nice pinch there.
Good pinch.
Puck battle down deep in the corner. Alexandria picks it up. They try to ring it around. Here, Alexandria breaks it out
I
right
thought
now.
they were about to do the flying V.
jams her up.
Did you see that there?
Yeah,
they were kind of V'd up there.
I did think the flying V was happening. There's Nora. I don't know what Nora was doing right there.
I think she was trying to lean on her stick with all weight.
Here comes Alexandria back the other direction. They get it down deep in the Rochester zone. That one gets busted up down in the corner. Alexa able to try to ring it around. Nobody there. Back out to the point. That comes all the way across. Back to the Alexandria girl.
Alex makes a hell of a play to save that one.
Alexa tries to ring it around. Back out to Abe.
No ice.
To Abby.
No
ice
ice.
there. Apparently
Not
there's a
sure
tip.
why there's no ice.
There's no tip. Puck down low.
I liking this back and forth action so far.
This is hardcore.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to get a break. I ran out to my truck for no good reason.
Yeah.
Alexa steps up, knocks down a girl.
Good stick play.
Yeah, it's always nice to see a girl get knocked down by the opposing. Here goes Rochester.
You get
back on the
knocked down,
check.
but you get up again. You're never going to let it get you down. Or something like that.
I think that's what they say. Yeah. Oh, quick ring around here out to the winger. Alexandria trying to break it out. She's looking for a center to go to. There's Ainsley. Ainsley goes back in. Fucking loose out in front.
What a save
Back
by
up
the
to Alexa.
defender.
Alexa pulls it on the blue line. She gets a shot at the net. She throws it in there. Puck's loose. Oh, that's covered up by the goaltender.
You see the save by the defender there? Slid that out. Puck was going to slide in. Defender threw it out.
I don't know about you, Cam, but I really like this. I think this is a real game that we're going to play.
Nope. Referee is not letting these late changes happen.
Yeah.
He's not having it.
They're going to shut this down real quick.
Yep.
All right, offensive zone
I
face-off
think he
here
warned
for
them last
Rochester.
whistle, and then they tried to get away with it again.
Yep. Not on the road, my friend. All right, puck battle down low in the corner. That one's getting manhandled by Alexandria. They're keeping it down low. There's Ainsley down there battling for it. She kicks it back down low. Ainsley and Lily. That one goes across ice over to the other side. That's down below the dots down there. That's exactly where Rochester wants to keep it. That one gets bumped out. Here comes Lily. Lily from the blue line. They're on a change. She cuts their forehand. Oh, that one gets swiped out of the front. Piper throws the puck at the net. That one gets intercepted halfway
Center
through.
feet.
Here comes Alexandria back the other direction. They pick it up. They go out the outside. She takes a swing and she whiffer.
Man, that breeze felt good.
Swing, better, swing. All right, down here in the corner in the Rochester zone. Alexandria picks it up. They try to rim it around. Over to Ainsley. Ainsley kicks it out. Nobody's out there. I don't know if it's even going to make it.
Gonna be nice.
Well, I think they could see
Waved
that
it off. Why did we wave that off?
because they were, not skating as fast as they could possibly skate.
Oh, okay.
That one comes over to Alexandria. They're
Now I'm
trying to go
now I'm
cross ice pass over. That one's coming all the way down to the zone. Oh, Alexa picks it up. She's got a little bit of room. She tries to kick it up to Caitlin. That one gets intercepted halfway through. Scarlett's back there down and pick up the puck. She rings it around over to Kylie. Kylie on the ball. She's going to chase it down the ice.
That's gonna be nice.
And that one might. Yes, that's a nice.
That thing hit a jet stream.
That's what they call a Saturday night icing, folks.
Take your shots at home. Because as Elton John says, Saturday night's all right for fighting.
For Patrice and Gary, a little shout out here. I
What
hope
up?
you're tuning in.
What up?
I'm glad you're watching if you are. And with an icing, you know what to do. All right, that one's banged over to the corner. Back up to McJunkin. McJunkin skates it up the ice. Across the blue line. Through the neutral zone. Oh, that gets busted up by Alexandria. They turn it over and back over to Alexa. Alexa tries to get in the zone. She gets it in the zone, but that one gets turned over back the other direction. Back up in the skates. Little battle here on the close wall. Back over to Alexa. Alexa's going to take a look. She makes one move. She tries to kick it up to Peyton. That one's just out of reach. Back to Alexa. Back to Alexandria.
It's like ping pong.
Back to Alexa. Alexa comes across the blue line. She's trying to make a move. Oh, she's on her backhand. She tries to cut it back. Kicks it back to Piper. That one doesn't get connected. Here comes Alexandria back the other direction. Oh. Down goes Schaefer here on the near wall.
Frazier. Not
Oh, yeah.
Schaefer.
Yeah.
Who's Schaefer?
Well, Schaefer was the first one to fall.
Oh, like Schaefer Academy?
Yes. Back over to Nora. Nora picks it up, kicks it over to Piper. Piper picks it up. She makes a move with it. She tries to send down deep.
That's
and
on net. That is on net.
No ice. Nice little save there by the goaltender.
Almost caught her napping.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
Lily trying to come through the office. She goes down, takes a banana peel, turns it over to Alexandria. Alexandria comes the other direction. Quick shot, nice save by Lindo. Speaking of Lindo, she's got 14 shutouts on the year.
That's a baker's
Is
dozen
it 14
plus.
or 15 now?
14.
That's my gal. She doesn't like the puck in the net. That's her thing. All right, Rochester trying to break it out. Up to... Oh, there's... Oh, lots of turnovers right here. Back to Piper. Piper takes it back behind the net. Piper trying to ring it around. That gets knocked up. Over to Nora. Nora up to Ainsley. Ainsley's got on the wall. She sends it down the ice, and that will be an icing.
We're sick of this.
Yeah. We gotta shut this down real quick.
That was a full send down the ice to get a full change.
And I know one thing. Rochester has to pick it up. We're not playing the game that we're playing.
Gotta get the hoofs moving. Gotta get the hoofs moving.
Clickety clack. Scarlett on the draw. We got Alexa and Maya on D. Scarlett's line out there. Oh, that puck, a shot from the point, that goes wide. Back out to Kylie. Kylie's trying to get it out of the zone. She gets banged up on the boards. Back out to Maya. That one gets stopped on the blue line.
Yep, that should be
and that
offsides.
will be a quick offside. Ooh, that was a good call by the ref.
But I don't know. That's one of those whistles. I don't know if it necessarily helped us.
I don't either. But we'll take it. Okay, back to Alexa. Alexa picks it up. She goes up to Kylie. That one's going to go down the ice. That's again not going to be an icing. That's going to be good for Rochester. Going down in the offensive zone. Rochester's on the forecheck. Alexandria's trying to break it out of the zone. They cut it through right through the middle. Back out the other side. Alexa angles her off.
Good angle.
Picked up by Alexa. Or Alexandria.
Home run! Touch them all. Home run by Swanee.
I don't know if that's a home run. That's more like a ground rule double.
Ground rule double.
That was a quick
just
bounce.
two bases on that.
Yep, that was a quick bounce out of the zone.
Yeah.
All right, that puts Alexandria on second base, I think.
Yep. Not in scoring position just yet, but soon.
Back to Alexa. Alexa tries to go up McJunkin. Now gets picked off by Alexandria. Alexa tries to bring it up. That one gets busted up. That comes out of the zone. Back to Alexandria on their point. They go partner to partner pass. They bring it up to the left wing. Trying to get it down the zone. That one gets broken up by Rochester. Trying to go back up the boards. There's a boards battle here. That goes back behind the net for Alexandria. That's battled out here in the corner. That gets brought up to Peyton. Peyton trying to go to Evie. That one gets picked up by the... that's going to be a penalty. And Rochester is going to send 2 minutes in the sin bin.
I think Isaacson with a hook.
Evie's going to go to the big house for 2 minutes for slight hooking. And by slight hooking, I mean that wasn't really much of a hooking.
No. Un poquito.
It looked like she was going fishing in the northwest angle and she caught a big trout. She nailed it. All right. Here comes Alexandria coming right through the top of the circles. Quick deflection there towards the net.
That's off.
Good call there by the ref. We appreciate that. Lots of times the refs will let that play, but he knew that was off. And
very attentive, very attentive.
They know, I think the refs are here. They know that's the big game.
Yeah. Big game.
Logan on the
Big
drop.
game.
That one goes back to Alexandria.
This is two juggernauts in the top 10 of the Minnesota State Youth Hockey Hub rankings.
Yeah, I mean, this is it. This is what the state tournament's going to look like. We're playing hockey here, girls. Here's it. Lily tries. Lily gets busted up on the way down. She got tripped. And
we're going to do 4-on-4.
That's a hard-working penalty by Lily. Got drawn. She went out to the puck to grab it, and she got her feet tripped up behind her.
Probably a good penalty by Alexandria because Lily was going off for the races.
And whenever you get a penalty, it goes down into your zone. So this leads us into a offensive zone face-off here for Rochester.
So we're gonna do 32 seconds of 4-on-4. Sorry, a minute and 28 of 4-on-4. Then Rochester will be on a power play for 32 seconds.
Lily trying to make it work. She's just skating around, making some space for herself. She cuts it back over to Nora. Back to Nora. Nora kicks it back over to Lily. Lily's gonna make a little space coming out to the top. Kicks it out to Anna. Anna's on her backhand. She's gonna go back to Lily. Lily picks it up on the side wall. Oh, nice little drop pass by Lily over to Anna. Anna's like, I got lots of time, girl. Back to Lily. Lily's gonna do the same thing. Anna picks it up. Back to Lily. God, they got lots of time. We're controlling them right now.
Oh, there goes the camera.
There goes the camera. Over to Lily. In the front. She tries to backhand it. That's not gonna work. Back down to Ainsley. Over to Nora. Nora kicks it back down to Lily down deep. We're playing 4-on-4 action here for the next 20 seconds.
Good working, good working. Oh, Jeremy Junkins in the house.
Right.
In the house. Hoot.
Okay, so this comes over to Alexandria. They're going to try to break it out of the zone. They got 5 seconds remaining on their penalty. They're going to come in. Rochester needs to get a line change.
Now Rochester is on the power play. Power play, power play, power play.
Here comes Langenbrunner.
Okay.
Here comes Liley. That's the short for Kylie and Langenbrunner.
Yeah, you just run it all together.
Yeah. Oh, nice little poke check there by Nora. Kicks it over to Kylie. She sends it over the net. Oh. Uh-oh.
6 on the ice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
They called it before.
Well, we don't know about that. We're not quite sure about that. You're going to have to rewind the tape. Not completely can say that was a good call.
We were not looking. It happened behind the play.
All right.
Well,
here comes Alexa.
That was a short power
back
play.
behind the net. So we're back to 4-on-4 hockey for another 5 seconds. Alexa picks it up. She's got a little bit of room to go. She's going to bring it out. Here comes Alexa through the neutral zone. She cuts it back to the outside.
Alexander's on full strength
Alexa tries to kick back to Kylie, and she goes down. Alexa takes the player down on the way. Back to Kylie. Kylie tries to chip it the boards. That one goes back, keeps going back the other direction. Back over to
Maya.
Maya. Thanks, Cam. Back to Maya.
And it's
back
out.
to Scarlett, and Scarlett kicks out of the zone. Back to Rochester. Got 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining.
Way to deny the entry again. Good job. Oh!
Here comes Alexandria trying to break it in the zone. They try to center it. Nobody's there. A little board battle here. The puck's going to come up on the near wall.
Good job keeping these. They're not been able to set up at all.
Alexandria picks it up. Yep. And 53 seconds remaining on the Alexandria power play. Nice job here by Rochester, killing the penalty kill. There
Just
we go.
burning that clock.
That's going to be nice.
Good job, Scarlett.
It sounded like an ice. The refs called an ice, but it was not an ice.
Oh, they're sending one.
Here comes Alexandria back the other direction. They're going to try to ring it around the boards. Back over to Piper. Piper picks it up. She's going to go up the boards of Peyton. Now it's going to come out of the zone. Picked up by Alexandria. Here they go on a regroup. Nice little break up there by Caitlin.
Keeping it out of the zone.
Yep, here comes Alexandria back the other direction. 13 seconds remaining in the power play for Alexandria. And then we're going to shut this down right here real quick. Nora's doing a good job keeping that puck down low, killing time. Kicks it over to Caitlin. Caitlin tries to go up the board. That one's picked off by the defender.
Great penalty kill. Great penalty kill.
Nice little penalty kill there by Rochester. That's what we got to do.
Now we got to try to get the puck on the zone so we can change.
That one goes to the net. Oh! off the glove of
This is worth it. We need a change.
and we will get an icing, and that will be a life change.
I think we're gonna get a full send.
Yeah. All right, time to review. We're back to 5-on-5 action here.
We haven't had that for about 9 days.
Yeah, we had about, I would say we had about 5.5 minutes here of power play and penalty kill.
Yeah.
But now we're back to 5-on-5.
We were pretty much on the penalty kills since like the amount of time we were in Egypt.
It's a 1-1 game here at the bottom of the first. It's a real battle. Real barn burner. Puck gets down low. Lex is down there to break it up. Back over to McJunkin. McJunkin goes up to Caitlin. Caitlin brings it out. Tries to get it up to Evie. That one's out of reach. Here comes Alexandria back the other direction. Here comes Alexandria. She breaks on her forehand. She shoots. That's a ripper just wide.
Just
Back over to
outside.
Lex
Forgot her.
overskates it. Then she'll get it back. She tries to kick it up to Evie. It doesn't happen. Oh, girls, come on. We got to start connecting on these passes. This is something.
Oh, jeez. We're just keeping our own
We got to
zone
get out of our zone. All we're trying to do right now is try to keep it in our zone and let them score. We got to reverse this strategy.
Yep. Bad idea.
Yeah, we need an icing or an offside immediately.
We need a whistle. We're conjunctivated.
Or a good penalty call, like a roughing, like a fighting.
Fight.
Yeah.
Like Saturday.
Like a goalie fight.
Yeah. Ooh, that'd be fun.
All right, here comes the Cardinals. They're trying to break it up the ice. Nice job there by Maya, keeping that puck in the zone.
Good job,
She keeps it
Maya.
down deep.
Good job.
There's Ainsley, back down in the corner. Here comes the Cardinals back the other direction. Lily was there
Good
to
hold
break
there
it
by
up.
Lily.
Oh, Lily picks it up. Top of the circle. She shoots. Oh, that goes a bit
I
outside.
think that might have got deflected, but I'm not sure.
Back over to the. Oh. Wow, that'll be the end of the first period.
Not sure what that whistle was before the clock.
The referee blew the whistle awful loud. 0.5 seconds before the end of the period.
Was he
All right.
calling offsides? It doesn't matter.
Whatever. All right.
Nice even first period.
We have a game on our hands right now. We got a 1-1 game. We got 4 shots for Rochester, 3 shots for Alexandria. It's a 1-1 game. What do you think, Cam?
We had 2 goals in about 40 seconds, and since then we've had a lot of defense.
I feel like this has been one heck of a battle.
Barn burner.
This is going to be this is the 3rd time that we played Alexandria. Not that we would ever play a northern team like Alexandria a lot, but it just happened this year that we aren't playing them for a 3rd time. And first game we beat them, I think 7-1.
Nope.
Next, what was it?
That was Moorhead. First game, I think we beat Alexandria 2-1.
2-1.
And then the next morning we lost 4-3.
That's what it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we beat Moorhead that night 7-1. And then we tied Moorhead the next morning 3-3.
Yeah. There's no doubt in my mind that Alexandria has been our Achilles heel for the last couple of years, actually, for this 15 team.
Yeah. I mean, for about
They compete.
for about 5 years at 15U, they have been our biggest opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know these girls know that this is the team that we have to beat.
Yeah. Bud Kilmore said that you just got to go. Just got to go.
Gotta go, baby.
And then Johnny Moxon said, I don't want your life.
All right, to the drop. We got Anna on the center. We got Lily on right wing. We got Caitlin Kurtz on left wing, which is abnormally. Back to Piper.
I think Ainsley was out on the last line a little bit longer, so she might just be resting.
Okay, let's hope so. Let's hope we don't get anybody injured. Back to Anna. She's trying to get up the wall. More battle there on the wall. They get down in the Alexandria zone. They try to ring it around. Back over to Piper. Piper picks it up. She throws it towards the net. That one's going to go back behind the net. There's Caitlin there, battling for it. There's Anna. Anna knocks it back over. Caitlin goes out off to Piper. Piper's got an opportunity. She shoots. Oh, that's just a little bit outside. Back down below the goal line. That battle for it here. It's going to go to the wall. Piper's down. She pinches. Nice job, Piper, getting down there for a good pinch. Oh, good job by Lily stepping her up right there. Lily knocks it down deep in the corner. Lily kicks it over to Caitlin Kurtz. Back down deep. She goes backhand trying to look for Anna. That one gets intercepted halfway through. Here comes Lily. She's coming right through the top of her offense. She circles back. She's got a little bit of time. They're keeping her outside. We're 5-on-5 hockey. No big deal here. Here comes Lily. She goes back to Anna. Anna has a little bit of time. Kicks it out to Nora. Nora fires it. Oh, that one's blocked halfway through.
I think she was trying to thread it up to Caitlin.
Yep. Trying to make that pass right there. We got to make that goal right there. That one gets knocked into the zone.
Good dump.
Here comes Rochester back on the forecheck. Forecheck, back check, paycheck, baby. That's what they say. Here we go. Here comes the back. Back on the forecheck.
Oh, that's a good dump.
Yeah, nice dump there by
Let's see if we can grab and go.
Alexandria.
Grab and go. Grab and go. There we go.
Back out to Scarlett. Scarlett tries to go up to Peyton, but that one gets busted up here, right here on the near boards. Back out to Nora. Nora picks it up on the wall. She gets it. She tries to go to the wall, does a fake, comes back to the middle. Oh, nice little move there. Oh, Alexandria picks it up and they dump it down deep in the zone.
Good dump.
That was a good dump. There's Piper. Piper trying to ring it over to Kylie. That doesn't happen. Kylie battling on the boards. She gets it through. She centers it out to Peyton. Peyton's got it on her stick. She's bringing it into the Alexandria zone. She gets it down deep. Rochester's got top. Scarlett takes a shot from the top of the circle there. That one doesn't connect. Then she sends it down deep, back it down to Piper. Peyton brings it down to there's a quick shot by Rochester. Put it right into the goalie, and that's gonna be a
That was like the first
offensive zone
That's
face
the first shot on goal in a long while.
Oh God, we gotta get more shots on goals.
Yep.
This offensive zone face-off brought to you by Elcor Construction.
Move the earth. Nice puck
Over to Abby. Abby picks it up, kicks it in. Madeline is slide. Puck is loose. Oh, they're going at it. This Rochester team is really bearing down right now. They're going to go after the biscuit.
That was some good puck movement. Good puck
That is Mighty Ducks movement, picking up trash. They're going after the rebound. This is a heck of a game. Finally, we got a game.
This ref is getting annoyed by these late changes, though.
Yeah, these late changes are going to have to stop real quick. Alexandria's probably trying to line up their lines, and we got to knock this down real quick. We're the home team. We get the opportunity. Back out to Alexa. Alexa makes one quick move out to the right side, kicks it back to Kate. Oh, back to Scarlett. Oh, to Evie. There's Scarlett throws it in. Oh.
Nice move there.
Nice quick shot there by Caitlin. Caitlin got a quick shot there on the goalie. She covered up. Here's what's going to happen. Alexandria keeps trying to match up these lines, and we're the home team, so we have the opportunity. Here comes Alexandria back the other direction. Back up to number 12. Alexa puts her in the boards. That one goes down in the corner. Caitlin's going to try to swing it around. Back over to Evie. Evie picks it up on the wall. She's trying to get it off. Oh, she knocks it out. Back up to the point.
Refs are letting them play.
Oh, yeah. That's what they call hockey. You know what they say, that's what they call hockey, not basketball, right?
Yeah, if it was basketball, they'd be Floppopotamus and Rexing it.
Here comes Alexa across the red line. She gets it knocked off her stick. Picked over. Here comes Alexa again. She gets an opportunity. Oh, she gets tripped up. No call there.
What are you watching?
Sorry if that was loud on the camera. We're upset about no call. Okay, here comes Lily. Lily shoots over the glove. Is it in the net?
No, it was not.
Just goes wide.
Woo!
Back over to Lily in the corner. They're trying to kick it out. Back to Alexa. Alexa has time. She throws it at the net. That goes off a skate of a defender.
That was a good block by the defender.
Oh, they had four of them in front. There's no way. If that got through, that was going to the back of the net. That one's getting rung around over to Piper. Piper throws it back down deep. Here comes Anna. We got Anna's line out here. Anna, Ainsley, and Lily. That comes over to to Ainsley. Ainsley has it. She's trying to keep it down deep in the zone. Trying to go to Anna. That gets stopped. Oh, that one comes out over the blue line. Back to Alexa. That one goes over the wall. That one comes up. And that will be an icing.
Saturday night's all right for icing.
That's the Saturday night icing, folks. Bottoms up, my friends.
Tyler taking it home.
If you're watching to Lake Lewis County, like my brother Tyler, you know what to do. All right, on the offensive zone face-off, we got Scarlett taking the draw. We got Kyla Langenbrenner on the left wing. We got Kurtz on the right wing. That one goes down deep in the corner. Kurtz is battling for it down here in the corner. That one gets battled for. Here comes Alexandria back the other direction. Kylie's not giving up. Nice work ethic by Kylie. Kylie did not give up on that play. She broke that baby up. Nice little play down there back behind the net. That one's going to get running around. Alexandria trying to kick it out front. Ooh, right in front. And Lindo quick to freeze that puck up.
Freeze it.
All right. That'll give Rochester a defensive zone face-off. Scarlett wins it back in the corner. Back over to Nora. Nora has it, slams on the brakes, tries to ring it around. Up to Caitlin. Caitlin tries to go up the wall. That one gets busted up on the way through. She's trying to get it up there. Kicks it over to the center. That one's here comes Gordon. Oh, nice pass there by Nora. Up to Scarlett. Scarlett coming up to the right-hand side. She tries to bring it through. That one goes back behind the net. Here comes Alexandria back the other direction. Nice angle there by Kylie. She sends it back the other direction. That's going to go all the way down.
How is that not an ice?
It must have hit off the stick.
What stick?
Wow. They all called it. Here comes Storm and Nora. Storm and Nora's going to pick it up on the wall. She kicks it up to Caitlin. That one's going to be picked up by Alexandria. Back, trying to little ping pong going on here.
Ping, ping, boom.
Back to Lindo. Lindo sends it back in the corner. Rochester tries to ring it around to the winger. Picked up by Evie. Evie's going with it. Here comes Caitlin. She throws it towards the net.
Got some tired legs.
Oh, we got a two-handed save there. Rochester's going to do a wholesale
change.
We've been doing that lately.
It's actually been pretty good.
Maya on the blue line, holds it in tight. Nice job there by Rochester, keeping that puck in. That one's going to go deep down behind the goal line. That one's going to run up to the Alexandria winger. Here comes Alexandria back the other direction. They get across the blue line, cross the red line. They can dump it down in the Rochester zone. Alexa's there to send it back the other direction. They send it back out in the neutral zone. Neutral zone regroup here for Alexandria. They send it back down deep in the Rochester zone. Alexa's there to pick it up. She's not moving her feet. No big deal there. Back up. Oh. Peyton sends it out. That one's going to go back the other direction. Lots of, we got to start moving our feet, girls.
Yep. Like Michael Jackson.
All right, here comes Alexandria down to the backhand. Oh, nice save by Lindo. Lots of patience there. Oh, and almost a tip into the back of the net, but that one goes back wide.
We need to fire this out of the zone as soon as possible.
Yep, Rochester needs to get rid of this puck in a hurry.
Good job, Lindo.
Nice job by Lindo jumping on that puck. Holy smokes.
That was danger, Will Robinson. Danger, danger, danger.
That girl is coming down for just the perfect amount of patience. Usually that's a Gino, but we have one heck of a goalie back there for Rochester.
She was ready.
That one's won by Alexandria. Kicked back out. Oh, picked up by Maya.
Good stick, Maya.
Kicks it up to Sather. Sather comes in. Throws it towards the net. Oh! That's going to be a offensive zone face-off here. Alexandria girl freezes that up. All right, we got Anna Cummings on the draw. We got Lily Deffenheimer on left wing. Back to Lily. Lily comes through the top of her office. She's on her forehand. She shoots, right in the shin pad at 24. Back over to Nora. Nora picks it up. She's on her backhand. She tries to dump it down deep to Lily. Lily gets it. She's gonna try to get that puck down low. Oh, here comes Lily. Picks it up. She does pick it up down low. Back to Anna. Anna's doing a little stick handling maneuver. Back to Nora. Nora tries to throw that one at the net, and that one's gonna get deflected down wide in the corner.
That almost bounced in. There's a bouncer.
Back to Alexandria. Alexandria trying to break it up. Rochester, our D are moving out of the zone too fast. We can't move out of the zone that fast. We just gave him the breakout is what we did. Oh, here we go. Ainsley's on the race. It's not gonna make it.
No ways.
Ainsley's on the pressure. Anna's on the pressure. Anna's there. Nice job by Rochester with that fork check. We got back to Anna. Anna throws it down deep.
We're gonna change. We're gonna change.
Anna throws it down deep, and we got a full line change here for the forwards. Oh, picked up by Scarlett. Scarlett tries to make for the move. That's gonna get picked up down in the corner. We got a battle down here, down deep. Here comes Caitlin. Caitlin tries to kick it over to Kylie. That one doesn't work. Here's a battle down here. They try to ring it around. Back to Scarlett. Scarlett rings it around to Kurtz. Kurtz is trying to get over to, back to Alexa. Alexa sends it down deep. Nobody go to there. That one jumps over her stick and out of the zone. Back to Piper. Piper sends it back up to Caitlin here, and that will be a nice one.
Yep. Can't argue with that one. Oh, look at Oliver. He's like wearing sweatpants and a sports coat.
Hey,
and tennis
Oliver.
shoes.
And the next intermission, we need you up top.
And he's got hockey hair.
What a dude.
Yeah.
What a dude. All right, here comes Scarlett trying to make it through the slot. Kicks up to Kylie. Kylie dumps it down deep. Here comes Caitlin Kurtz. She's on the fork check here. Caitlin down deep in the corner. She goes down. We need a little support. Here comes Alexandria back the other direction. Off a skate. Caitlin sends it back down the other direction. Nice job there by Caitlin. And she keeps working at it. Working at it.
Way to work, Kurtzy.
Back over on the wall. Back down deep behind the goal. Alexandria picks it up. Try to send it around. That gets busted up at Kurtz. Kurtz. Back to Scarlett. Scarlett got it down in the right-hand corner. Scarlett's battling for it. That gets picked up by Alexandria. Back the other direction. That one gets knocked around. Alexa's there. She knocks it down. Alexa has a little bit of ice time.
This is a
Let's
good
see what she does. Here comes Alexa. Back the other direction. Here comes Alexa through the neutral zone. She's coming down her far side. Oh, she tries to split the feet and she doesn't make it.
She tried to dipsy doozle her.
You give her the Alexa's fun to watch, I would say that. Okay, here comes Alexandria back the other direction on a breakaway. She shoots
outside.
Just wide of the net. Nice save by Lindo kicking that one over. That one's back to the corner, back to the slot of the Rochester zone. Here's Alexandria keeping it down deep. They try to ring it around, back over to number 16. She's gonna go somewhere to go to. She kicks it back down behind the net. They try to ring it around, looking for someone to go to the slot. That's broken up by Lindo. Alexa sends it out of the zone.
That's
Alexandria sends it back in, and that's going to be a quick offside.
That's good, because we were ready for a change. Thank you.
Yeah, we were ready for a change.
This is a good match.
This is a battle. We got 2:51 remaining in the second period. We got 1-1 game here. We got a center ice draw. Oh, that's Auntie Sam is really cheering for the Mustangs here in the crowd. Sold out crowd. Battle here over. Here comes Alexandria back the other direction. They dump it down in the Rochester zone, and Lindo covers that baby up like it was. What would you cover up? Like oh, there goes
the camera. Must need to tighten that bolt too.
All right. 1-1, 2:30 remaining. We got Aspen in here.
We need defenders out there.
Well, we need one more defense. No, we need Alexa out there. Not sure what we're doing here.
Not sure what we're doing.
We got 2 centers out there on the ice. That one's gonna go back out, back to the back door. Back over to Lindo. Let's talk about this. We had 2 centers out there and 1 D. Let's see if we regroup this.
Nora got a little crumpled, so I think she might be taking a minute, and that might be screwing things up.
Okay. Back up with Anna. Anna picks it up. She's trying to go over to Scarlett. Scarlett picks it up down here, down below the goal line. She tries to ring it around. She's looking for somebody to go to. In the slot. Ainsley's there. Oh, back out to Maya. Oh, just off the top of the stick. That's going to come out of the zone. 1:56 remaining in the second period. That one's going to come back up to Scarlett. Scarlett dumped it down deep in the zone. Now Rochester's back on the forecheck. Over to Ainsley. Ainsley picks it up back behind the net. She's looking for Anna. That one gets picked up by Lily. Nice job there by Lily. Here's a battle here. Lily comes away with it. Looking for somebody to go to. She's got Maya on the point. She tries to ring it around. Oh, and the quick back in. Jan puck is loose. Oh, just out of reach of the Rochester player. Can't bury the biscuit. Back down deep in the Alexandria zone. Here comes Lily, or Ainsley's knocks it back down. There's Anna keeping it down deep. There comes Kylie. Kylie's back on the ice. Right. Oh.
That's an offsides.
All right, and that will lead to a Rochester offsides face-off here. We're gonna regroup our lines. Let's see what we got. We got Piper and Nora on D. We got McJunkin on center, Caitlin on left wing, and Kylie on right wing. Back over to Piper. Piper tries to send it up. That gets busted up. No, nothing can happen in there. Here comes Alexandria backfield direction. On the forecheck. Piper does it. That was a goal by Alexandria there. They slipped one through. I don't know how it happened, but Alexandria slipped one through there on Lindo. I thought it was a stop, and it wasn't a stop, and then down deep in the corner. All right, that'll put Rochester down 2-1. Alexandria just got another goal, so now it's 2-1 for Alexandria. Gosh darn it.
Shut snakies.
All right, we got to win, girls. Come on. All right, if this isn't put you in the mood, what would?
Nothing.
All right, time to play. We got 20 seconds remaining in the second period. Another shot on net. Nice save by Lindo. Nice save by Lindo. All right, another defensive zone face-off here. That one's taken away by Alexa. Alexa gets it. She's gonna try to make a move. Cuts it up through. That one gets busted up on the blue line. Here comes Caitlin Kurtz. We got 3 seconds remaining. Rochester knows they gotta go over the net. That was a penalty that they didn't call.
Are you watching the game?
So we're gonna do a no call there because there was 3 seconds left in the period.
Last goal, the net was off almost 2 feet. That's how she got it in. But Kenzie didn't cover far enough back to cover for the net was further back.
Newsflash here for all of you watching at home. The net was off about 2 feet when that goal came in. We were wondering why it was a weird goal that went in, and we know now why that was a weird goal that went in. So, no fault by Kenzie. by any means.
But I feel like I'm about ready for a refs, you suck. Refs, you suck. Refs, you suck.
They should have saw that the net was off from the goal line for about 2 feet.
No wonder it looked weird.
All right, well, needless to say, we have an opportunity and we will be right back. All right, we're back.
Oh, we're back.
Ladies and gents, you know, once in a while, you just got to get that ball rolling and light it on fire. Here we go, Rochester. Rochester back to set the third period. This is the rest of the game. Rochester down 2-1. Lexi picks it up and she sends it off the wall. It's down deep in the Alexandria zone. Alexandria picks it up back behind the net. They try to work with it. Lily's down there. There's the Anna on the backhand. Lily comes away with it. She tries to go back the other direction. She gets taken down. I don't know what's going down there, but that's not correct. Here's a puck battle down here in the corner. Back down to Alexander trying to break it out. They go cross ice over to Maya. Maya picks it up on her backhand, then gets hit off her stick. Alexa's there, knocks her down. Nice little knockdown there by Alexa. That's 2 points for a takedown.
2 for takedown. Cobra Kai.
That's a goal for Alexander right there. Checked out the wall, hit off the back of the stick of Lindo. Not a big deal. That happens. Everybody knows it. Every once in a while, you get one of those kicks that happens. Rochester has to respond. We know one thing for sure for Rochester. We need to score more than 4 goals to win this game. We knew that coming in the game, so that's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Now Rochester's down 3-1. All right, we got to start lighting it up, baby. Here comes Kylie. Kylie gets it down deep in the zone, sends it down deep. That one's gonna get rung around. Oh. Back over to Piper. Piper keeps that one down deep. Back over to Caitlin. Caitlin sends it over to Kylie. Kylie back to Caitlin, trying to go back that. We know that that comes back out to Piper. Piper picks it up on the defensive side. Tries to kick it back up to Kylie. Here comes Kylie, trying to kick it up to Scarlett. Scarlett, just out of reach. Here we go back the other direction. Rochester's down 3-1 in the third period. Here comes Alexandria. They try to send it down all the way down the ice.
Should be nice if it gets there. They're waving.
Oh, they wave it. Too much pressure there by Piper. Piper's too fast. Piper should have let that one go.
Yeah.
All right. Here comes Evie. Back the other direction. Here comes Nora. Picks it up on a rebound. Over to Peyton. Peyton picks it up on the left-hand side. She's trying to break it in. That one's going to go back behind the net. Picked up by Alexandria. They try to ring it out to their winger. Stopped by Maya. Maya keeps it in the zone. Nice job there by Maya. Keeps it down low.
Very good job, Maya.
Rochester back on the forecheck. There's Evie trying to put the pressure on. Here comes Alexandria back the other direction. Alexa picks it up down outside. She kicks it in, and that will be a quick offsides.
Probably a smart play there because she didn't want to give the chance for the girl to go for a breakaway.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah.
We'll take it. Alexa gives Lindo a good
shake it off.
High five.
Well,
shake that one off.
Shake it off.
Not a big deal. Not a big deal. That one's not a big deal. Here goes. Oh, McJunkin gets kicked out of the center ice. Here comes Peyton on the draw. Back over to Abby. Abby sends it down deep back behind the corner. Here comes Alexandria trying to break it around the net. That one just busted up. Here comes Alexandria back the other direction. They make a move through the slot. Back over to Alexa. She kicks it up to the wall. That one's out of the zone.
Not quite.
Back up. Not quite.
Not quite.
Alexa has a little bit of room. She's going to cut it up through. Here comes Alexa now. Alexa's on the move. Here she comes down on the right-hand side. This is her goal. She comes on the front side. She shoots.
Good shot.
Nice save by the tender. Back to Alexa. Alexa tries to get it up through. Back over to Evie. Evie knocks it down deep in the zone. Back over to Piper. Piper tries to knock it up off the wall. All right, let's get back at it, Cam. We're just so in awe of what's happening right now.
I'm trying to figure out what we're doing with our lines here. Kind of. Okay, now I got where we're going.
We're back at it. Here comes a battle on the wall over to Ainsley. Ainsley picks it up. She gets the stick knocked up. Puck knocked off her stick. She's trying to kick it over the wall. Back over to Alexa. Alexa tries to go to neutral zone, and that's going to go all the way down the front of icing. All right. Oh, God darn it. I hate losing 3-1. I don't want to be here. My doctor told me we shouldn't be losing.
Yeah, heart rate, the blood pressure, skyrocketing. Very elevated.
Okay, now my blood pressure's starting to go sky high. Come on, girls. Here we go. Anna on the draw. Back over to, knocks it down. It sticks to the center ice circle. Back over to Alexandria. We try to kick it out. Alexandria keeps it down in the Rochester zone. Over to Piper. Piper picks it up with the wall. Back, trying to go back over to Lily. That one's over to Nora. Nora kicks it up. Oh, Ainsley's getting beaten out of position. Back over to Piper, down back behind the net. Back over to Ainsley. Ainsley tries to center up to Anna.
Anna's going to try to beat her. Anna's got a step.
Anna's got a step, and she's trying to go up. She had Ainsley at the slot, but couldn't get a handle on it.
It was just a little too far out to make a good pass.
All right, battle boards are here on the wall. Here comes Lily. Lily coming through the top of her offense. She's on her forehand. She shoots. Oh,
deflected.
what a blocker save with a tender. Oh, gosh darn it. We need one of those to go in. Come on. Here comes Alexandria back the other direction. Here comes Nora. Picks up the puck. She tries to go cross ice up to Scarlett. Scarlett go off the stick. Here comes Alexandria back the other. That was a offsides by a million miles.
I bet he couldn't walk 500 miles. Proclaimers.
If you were a song, how far could you go?
500 miles. Proclaimers.
All right, we got Scarlett on the draw. We got Kylie Langenbrenner on right wing. Caitlin on left wing. Back to Alexa. Alexa tries to kick it back up, and she sends it over to Alexandria. Back the other direction. That one comes back to Alexa. Alexa trying to go cross ice to Kylie. Oh, Kylie picks it up. Nice job, Kylie. She comes into the zone. She gets a shot, throws it on net. Oh,
saved by Tendy.
All right, that'll give us an offensive zone face-off. Offensive zone face-off brought to you by Elkhorn Construction, moving the earth. This one comes back to Alexandria. They try to get it out of the zone. They do. Back on the far wall. Alexa's able to take it away from her. Jesus, she got taken down. Back over to Caitlin. Caitlin tries to center it. That one's broken up. That one gets all the way over. Back to Maya, up the boards. Here comes Alexandria back the other direction. Nice job by Lindo freezing that puck up.
Keep it up, boys! Go!
I think Alexa took a beating there.
She did. Big hit. Big
she
hit.
did not want to acknowledge it. All right, back out here. Rochester gets
That's
out of the zone. Alexandria reverses. No neutral zone league. 8:27 remaining in this third period. Stop there. Here comes Nora. Nora has a little bit of room. She's gonna escape. She's gonna beat her outside. She kicks up to Evie. That one's gonna go all the way down the ice.
Good job, Madeline.
Here comes Nora. Nora makes a quick move. Here comes Nora. On the psych, she throws it at the net. That one goes back behind. Here comes Alexandria back the other direction. They're gonna try to break it out, but Peyton's down there. Hands and knees holding that thing in. Nice job by Piper holding that in and it's up. Here comes McJunkin from the top of the slot. She shoots. Puck is loose out in front.
And it's covered.
Nice little pressure there by Rochester. Rochester's down by 2 with 7:38 remaining in the third period. Shots on goal are 14-14. It's a heck of a game right there. We got Anna on the draw. Anna wins it over to Ainsley.
Let's go get one.
Ainsley, Lily shoots. Oh!
Hell of a glove save by the Tindy.
That was a nice, quick shot by Lily.
Quick snapper.
And that goalie sucked that one up.
Goalie was ready.
Back to Lily. Lily picks it up, top of the circle, comes over the blue line. Over to Nora. Nora goes partner pass over to Piper. Piper goes back to Nora. Nora kicks it up to Ainsley. Ainsley comes down the right-hand side. That one's going to go back behind the net. That one's going to get rung around over here to Piper. Piper kicks it into the right foot. Normal. Oh, there's that.
Oh! I think that was by the end of the stick.
Oh my God! Lily nails one right in the bottom of the blocker. That one goes wide of the net. Oh, so we got a delayed call here on Alexander. There's a penalty for.
Not quite sure yet.
We're not sure what the penalty is for, but there's a delayed call.
But I'm glad that the referees actually found out that they actually had a whistle.
Yep, sometimes that whistle gets frozen. We know that, Cam. All right, Rochester going to go on the power play. We got number 23 goes into the penalty box for something we're not sure of what for, but that's our homer ref, and we appreciate it. Here we go, Rochester on the power play here for 2 minutes. Hey, Lily picks it up and back down deep. She goes over to Anna. Anna working it back and forth. Nice job here. Alexa screaming for the back door.
I like what they tried there. They're trying to sneak that D down that back door. It was there. Just couldn't get the pass just right through.
We got to work it down deep, girls. Alexa at top of the zone here. Kicks it back down to Lily. Lily battling for it here. Alexa steps in. Puck comes down deep, down low. Back to Anna, back to Lily. Lily's gonna battle for it. She'll take over it. Ainsley's gotta get there. Lily over to Anna. Anna picks it up down deep. Anna has a lot of time. She's gonna try to walk it out top. Over to Nora. Nora throws it at the net. That one gets busted up. Oh, Nora does a quick spin move. Over to Anna. That's the goal! That's the goal, Rochester!
That went from a terrible play by Nora to a recovery to a good assist. And way to bury it, Ainsley.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
Nice job there working the power play goal.
Way to not give up. Way to not give up.
Power play perfection.
Oh, we forgot to do power play, power play, power play. Brought to you by Elkhorn Construction. Moving the earth.
That was it, baby. Now we're back to 3-2. 3-2 late in the third.
Let's see. This has been a great matchup. I'm glad that Alexandria came down here.
I know, but I want to win. Here we go. Puck comes back up in the zone.
16, Ainsley Sather. By number 22, North Limit, and number 17,
So we had assists by Alexa and Nora. Goal by Ainsley.
There we go. Right there on front.
Rochester's going to be going delay penalty again.
Lindo is back at the boards. We got Rochester got 6 seaters on the ice.
Power play again.
Nice hustle there by Lindo. Look at that. Empty netter. Lindo saw that penalty come. She saw the tripping call and she went straight to the boards.
Right to the boards. Since it's exhibition, we should just actually call a timeout.
Wow. We got PP1 out here.
We still have 25 minutes of ice.
It's more than exhibition out here, Sam.
Oh yeah.
King.
Yeah. What I'm saying is let's play this like a. Oh my goodness!
Right off the bar. Holy smokes.
My goodness.
Lily just about nailed a crossbar shot right there. Back up to over to Alexa. Alexa gets on the point. Alexa makes a move. She gets a stick lift. She tries to send it to the net. That one goes back down the corner. Alexandria trying to break it up. Here comes Lily, trying to break it up through the neutral zone. We're on the power play for another 120. Okay, here comes
In what world did you see a tip?
Yep, that should have been icing. No big deal here. Here comes Rochester. We're trying to break it up through the neutral zone. Picked up by Alexandria. They're gonna do a deep zone regroup. Oh, she goes down. Lily's down there. Pick up the puck. Lily picks up the puck. She kicks it out. Nope. Reverses. Back over to Anna. Anna has a little bit of room on her stick. Rochester has 40 seconds remaining on the power play. Over to Anna. Anna has a little bit of time. She's thinking about what's the best option. Over to Ainsley. Ainsley was sitting there licking her chops for a goal, and she tried to nail it, but that goes wide. Back over to Lily. Lily tries to walk it out. Alexa picks it up on the far boards. Kicks it down back to Anna. Anna comes out over to Lily. Lily has it down low. Back out to Alexa. Alexa has time. She throws it. Oh.
She's going for a tip.
Yeah, she threw it for a tip.
6 on the ice. 6 on the ice. The girl came back from the boards and they never sent one out. They sent one on there too early.
Yeah. Well, you gotta know what you're doing out there. That'll put Rochester on the power play for another 2 minutes. Well, we're live witness of what's happening out here. It's a jury trial.
I will tell you that these refs are terrible both ways.
Not fantastic, but you know what? They are refs, and they are on the ice. All right, so now what do we got?
Oh,
We got 2 girls in the box. Not sure why we got 2 girls in the box.
He's about to send the coach. I think he did a bench minor too. Yep, he sent the coach.
Well, I bet there was some F-bombs or whatever they say.
I've been Switcheheimers.
Yep. All right. Well, if one thing doesn't rattle out their crowd, it's a good Effenheimer from the bench. All right, Rochester down 3-2 with 2:57 remaining in the third period. All right, Rochester on power play for the remaining.
We're gonna be on a 5-on-3.
Oh yeah. Now on this draw, we got Anna, Lily, Alexa. Alexa has it. Kicks over at Nora. Shoot. Come on, girls. All right. We're going to regroup. Here comes Alexa.
Take your time. Take your time. Oh!
Alexa throws it at the net. Puck is loose. Puck is loose out in front of the net. Here comes Lily, right through the top of her office. She comes, tries to make a circle for it. Here comes Alexa. Lily. She makes 2 moves. Back out to Alexa. Alexa has time. She shoots. Oh, that's a glove save right in the face. Okay, Rochester has the opportunity right now. We've got 120. We're on a 5-on-3. Back to Lily. Lily on top of the slot. Nora, back to Alexa. Alexa throws it at the net. Alexa stops it. Back. Over to Ainsley. Ainsley that goes off the bottom of her stick. Nice job by Ainsley, picking it back up. Ainsley kicks it over to Anna. Anna. Back to Nora. Nora kicks it down to Lily. Lily picks it up in the corner. She has a little bit of time. Over to Anna. Anna over back to Lily. She's looking for somebody to go to. Back to Anna. Anna picks it up. Back to Lily. Kicks it out to Nora. Nora kicks it over to Alexa. Alexa has time. She shoots.
Oh, glove save.
Gosh, you know, the thing is about that glove save, she came across her body for that glove save. More or less, you go top titty, left-hand corner. That one's gonna go in the net because she's gonna come across on her glove side. Over to Lily. Lily picks it up on her back and she shoots it!
It's in!
Yeah! Rochester ties it up on the backhand from the bottom of the circle. There's Lily Devin-Iver!
So Coach Casey just said to everyone on the bench, settle down, settle down, play good. I read his lips. Lily comes around to the bottom of the circle. She's on her backhand, and she buries that Slides it in.
biscuit right in the back of the net. All right, we got 1:23 remaining in the game. We're running line 1 right now. We're gonna probably run this out of the game. Oh, she's on her forehand. Oh!
Way to go, Lindo.
Nice save there by Lindo. Alexandria came through, right through the top of the circle, and she got a good shot on that. We got 1:16 remaining. We got a 3-3 game down here at the bottom of the 9th. That one comes out to the point. Back out to Alexa. Alexa stretches up the board. Here comes Caitlin. Caitlin tries to kick it over to Kylie. That one's out of reach. Back over to our Alexandria player. She's trying to come it out. We got 1 minute. 1 minute remaining in the game, girls. Here comes Kylie. Up the wall. There's the board battle there. Kylie's trying to ring it around. Kicked over by Alexandria. Back to Nora. Nora back to Scarlett. Scarlett gets on her forehand. She tries to kick it over to Kaylin. Kaylin gets it on her backhand. Here she's getting him down the left-hand side. Trying to ring it around. She tries to get it out in front. That gets blocked. Here comes Scarlett back the other direction. She does a quick 180. She sends it back over to Kaylin. Kaylin tries to send it out in front. Oh, nothing happening there. Kylie. Kylie gets taken. Holy smokes. Oh, jeez. We get quite a boarding call there into this is not good for
I think Kate's up, but she took a hell of a hit.
Caitlin hits the board. She gets a quick check from behind.
And they gave that player the boot.
Yep. You know, that's tough. So, Caitlin took one from behind there, and thankfully she got up and got moving, but God, she got rocked from the back.
Yeah, it was a dirty hit. dirty hit.
Dirty hit. We don't like that here.
No, it's just for fun. And the girl didn't really argue with it. She skated and off her own self out of the ice.
She knew she smoked from the backside. Can you imagine? Like, this is youth hockey.
Well, they're calling it 4-on-4. What's going on here?
It shouldn't be 4-on-4. We gotta blow a whistle. Blow a whistle.
I don't know what the refs are calling here, but I think they called one on each. Just
For what?
not sure.
The girl that got ejected, now she's ejected from the next game.
That is correct.
So that's a tough break for a trip down from Alexandria to lose the game.
Let's get one.
All right, 4-on-4 back here for 17 seconds remaining in the game. Back over to Lily. Lily works it down in the corner. She has it down low. She's coming through the top of the office. Lily has an opportunity. She's gonna go back at her backhand. Back to Alexa. Alexa shoots. Hits the player on front. Puck is loose out front. Oh, that's stopped. And that will end the game.
3-3. No one likes a tie. It's like kissing your cousin.
That's how it works. We tied Alexandria twice and beat them once, and God, I thought we would smoke them right now.
No, we had very close games to them earlier in the season, so I'm not surprised we went to a tie today. It was a very close game earlier in the year.
Heck of a game. Both teams battled hard. You know, the unfortunate thing is one of their players will be out next game. I mean, not unfortunate for us.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't do that. So you better be out.
Yep. Old Kurtzy could have really got hurt.
Unbelievable. That was a weird thing that happened there. All right, so that's the tie. We go 3-3. All right. Stay classy, Rochester.
Or don't.